Hi everyone, this is Nanette, and I'm here with my good friend Sarah Kajawa. I have the giggles today. I'm not going to keep stopping it. And I'd like you to, if you get a chance, go to her Facebook page, Doing Grief Differently with Sarah, with Adam and Sarah. Say hi.
Hi, everyone out in cyber world.
Today, so maybe this is what today we are doing a video. We want to talk about September energies, and I got the giggles really bad.
Well, that's a
And
good
it's
thing.
Yeah, it's so funny because when we talked about doing this, I feel like we came from this one approach. And so I was channeling earlier. I want to share this so and get your insight. I was channeling earlier on it because I was like, well, is it this? Well, this is all, it all kind of came together. But one of the biggest things I got was, the energy's crazy right now. Of course, there's stuff going on all over the world and whatever. But one of the biggest reasons that there's so much chaos energy is the resistance to the change and even the
Oh,
good change.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
that's
we're
it.
all, yes. So there's a lot of resistance to the change and all the work we've done and the universe is trying to bring in the changes that we've asked for ourselves and
hmm
we're resisting. So that was one of the big things and I see you agree with that. And then I told you yesterday about I texted you and said I lost 20 to 30 minutes when I went to the gym with my son. I lost 20 to 30 minutes. And so I channeled this today and I said, well, was this a personal thing? And I got yes, but it was also a collective thing. And it sounds a little complicated, but I got like adjustments to timelines.
Ooh,
So
good
what are
one.
you getting on? Yes. So I
Yeah.
want your
So
thoughts
you
or your
lost your 20 or
channeling on.
30 minutes. So you sent me that message and I'm going like, you just said I lost 20 or 30 minutes. I was like, I don't know what you mean, but okay, I'll go with it. And then I remembered that yesterday morning is Thursday's always trash morning. So I set the trash out early in the morning, came in, I sent a message to Carrie and said, happy hump day and all these jokes or whatever. And then she sent it back and she said, it's hump day. It's Thursday. Like, how did I miss? I put the trash out, and within that short period of time, I went back and reverted that it was Wednesday, not Thursday. So it was like I lost a sense of time, a
Yes.
sense of time. So if you want to look at it as time speeding up, or that we're jumping timelines,
Or adjusting or merging
adjusting,
timeline, merging.
merging to what we do want,
Mm-hmm.
so we're not like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have anything heavy, any heavy worries or burdens yesterday morning, so maybe I was in a more flotation device kind of mechanism to
Flotation.
say.
You were in the flow, which is
Mhm.
another thing I'm going to hit on, but keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
so it's like it didn't make a difference, if it was, I could go either way on it. I wasn't like a strict regimen for the morning. So I see that. So it wasn't like I was spacey because I was doing everything I needed to do on a Thursday, but thinking
Yeah,
in my head it was Wednesday.
I know. And it's so funny because, my son was in and out of it because he's like, yeah, we did. That was weird. And then he's like, no, no, no. And I'm like, no, because I looked at like a text I sent and I know how long it takes me to do workouts. I know I lost the time.
Right. Well, yeah, you
Which
probably
is
said, like, if you're on the elliptical, you did a 30-minute program or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like, yeah.
So, and another thing is because this is what I was kind of coming in with before, not really. So, first, I want everyone to really examine where, this is important. Where are you resisting the changes that you asked for? And give yourself some grace, give yourself some patience. Give the people in your life the grace and patience because when we don't give it to ourselves, we sure don't give it to others, So it's kind of, yeah, let's go inside. Let's let's try to get into flow state. Um, Also, I feel like it was such a big energetic period of time that it's also a time to let us, get back to center. And it's a weird thing I'm getting so you like right now for me, I think and other people, I'm not working with anyone right now, so you can validate this or not. But I think things are coming up that we've worked on and we've sorted out. And I think there's a real reason for this time that's different than before. It feels like this is a chance at real mastery. And what's real mastery is to let's feel it, let it go through. It's an emotion. Let the emotion go all the way through you and decide if that's the way you want to feel. Make the conscious decision on how you want to feel. And it's easier said than done when you've gone through things. It's just like I did a short the other day, and you have to give yourself grace because you're going from one paradigm to another paradigm. But let's see, let's pick what we like feeling, what we don't like feeling, and understand that we're creators. So go on. Tell me what
So
your experience.
I mean, we do know that the spiritual evolution is about feeling your way through life, not thinking or following the herd mentality, thinking for yourself. And you see people all around, including us. We jump and this is our truth. We stand in this week, and then a month later, we're kind of veered off a little bit into a deeper truth. So you feel it in your body, kind of like, does this feel good? Is this empowering or disempowering? Where am I feeling it? Am I choosing this out of fear? And where's that fear stemming from? Then go deeper. It's, I've had that feeling before. I remember when I went through a relationship breakup and I went through abandonment or something, you know what I mean? Whatever those feelings are, kind of feel into it. And so then you can trust your body. If it's not fight or flight, or where it's stemming from. Is this a pattern that you need to jump off that merry-go-round? It's time to get off that merry-go-round. And you just don't know it when you're on the merry-go-round. You just don't know it until you stop, and kind of feel into it, hesitate, and make a better choice on your action, your attitude and how you project that day. Maybe just day by day. How am I projecting my energy today? How does it feel? Where is it coming from? Do you notice, like if you've read or heard a story through someone else, do you go and investigate it, or do you just take it as its truth? And then you pass it on to the next person. See, so it's kind of like, do you want that like excitement of that fear, or do you go to like, no, this does not feel good in my body, makes my heart palpitate, or upset stomach, or, kind of feel into it. And then you kind of can guide your way that day. Like, you know what? I'm being pulled to find out about this. But if you have a knee-jerk reaction, then you are not living presently and you're not empowering yourself. So I see that in September. It's all about stepping back, empowering yourself, rejecting a lot of other views that maybe don't resonate with you anymore. I'm not going to say truth because everyone has their own truths. So whatever doesn't resonate and what doesn't provide you a little more at ease and comfort and being able to visualize a uplifting, positive future.
Yeah. And learning to find that flow and not resist the change that we ask for. Ooh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. When we resist it, we're not letting all the good come in. We got to let all that good come in.
Yeah. Because we're resisting, we're thinking our way through it. Well, this is how I would have done it before, or this is how I learned this in a different scenario. Well, it didn't work out right then, but we still tend to go back to it because it's comfortable. It's a comfortable
surrender.
Scenario.
This is surrender
the future
time.
when it's unknown. Because 2020 was the gift to show us that we can't really plan the next month or the next family gathering or the holiday. We just kind of have. I don't want to say wing it, but we kind of have to feel our way through it.
Yes.
Feel our way through the woods. Create your own path. You don't have to follow someone else's path. Just based on how you're feeling that day. If you feel like you need to stay inside, you think it's you think it's Wednesday all day long, and it's really Thursday. That's okay. There's bigger reasons for that. But what I got when you're talking about resistance, what I got was like, it's kind of like I'm showing flip-flops. So you're walking on a hot summer day in the parking lot and you step on gum and you've got some flip-flops on. It's that feeling, you're like, oh no, you're resisting it and it's stuck. The flip-flop comes off the back of the heel and it's stuck and you're trying to move forward. It's just enough where you can move forward, but then you got this long string of gum going along with you behind you. You got to clean it up. Or it's just going to keep
clean our gum. Let's all clean our gum up.
That's
for
right.
God's Say,
Because
stop spitting it out on the sidewalk.
we can't run away from it. Wherever you go, you take yourself with you.
That's true.
I don't care where you can go hide in the cave, but you still got your, you know what I mean? In your safe room, whatever. You still take yourself with you in your thoughts. So that's what it comes down to. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what else are you getting about September?
Well, that just blew me away this morning. I don't even know if I remember the rest.
That's awesome.
I had a lot of stuff. Like, I feel like it's also a clearing energy trying to come through too. So, and what do I mean by that? Well, if we do allow the changes that we asked for, which would come in, it just feels like much better than what we even asked for.
Right.
It will help lift our vibrations. It'll help us clear out all of that energetic gook that we've worked and cleared out. And then it's just kind of some of it just residually sitting there. You know what I mean?
Right.
So we can move on. That's not going to be for everyone, but I think that's for a really big collective, and especially probably the collective that will watch this type of video. So
yeah, because all of us are at a different place in our lives. We're making changes, right? Making changes. Mm-hmm. And so this is, I think September is a big month for communication worldwide, whether it's just in your home, community, a network, society, our government, it's the network needs to be clear. It's like we need to go from dial up to
yeah, and it's a little off right now. It's, if that's what you mean, the communication is not coming together properly right this moment. Yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm sure you have
tomato. That's it.
Yes.
And it can cause a reaction, and then it's like, okay, do we need to get into a better pattern of communication?
Mm-hmm.
So you can look at it and say, where did we go wrong too? Or we used to just, like my husband just will say, yeah, okay, to everything. Yeah, okay.
But didn't even listen. You said okay. I did not. What do you mean?
It's like that's just his way. Everything's okay.
Why do we have a new child? You said okay. I adopted him. What is the problem?
But some people are going to feel on edge. A little thing may push you. It could be whatever. Look at all everything that's going on the planet. The weather anomalies are going to be. That's been mm-hmm. consistent for past 4 or 5 years now, at least. Mm-hmm. Things that are just going to come out that you can't explain away. It's just things that are not in that old pattern. You can't reflect back and go, oh, this is the weather. It's always taking place in July. This time of year, just strange things. I don't want to say strange. It's all divine to kind of crack us. Mm-hmm. So it's an opportunity to September is fall. And so people are going through changes in the United States, getting on new schedules, weather mm-hmm. patterns changing. And it's a time to declutter our thoughts again, even though we've been working on this, sweeping through them and decluttering our closets and everything else, getting rid of things that we don't need. Maybe there's a family that, lost a lot of their household goods that you can donate to. Things, you're repurposing everything. Mm-hmm. Because this is also a month of detaching from a lot of things, or how it should be.
Okay, I got you.
It's the same, like it's probably been doing that. Most of us have been doing that, but this is now mm-hmm. It's like we seem to go through this towards the end of every year, like another clearing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and cleaning up the gum, because
I can't believe we're near the end of. I'm sorry, but I just can't believe we're near the end of another year. I'm just perplexed. That just hit me. That's like another timeline.
We're not another year older, though.
No, just wiser, right?
Just
wiser and cuter and sweeter. Mm-hmm. And
let's see. Speaking of sweeter, it feels like this month is going to be also another month for us to kind of like focus a little more on self-care. Mm-hmm. What we're putting in our body. not just the
All right.
thoughts and external.
Yeah, I know where you're getting at. You just mind your business, Adam. Mind your damn business.
But pay attention and go, oh yeah, I just ate this, whatever it was. Halloween candy that's already out and it's only September. Whatever it is. Yeah. And then go, oh my God, I just ruined my day because now my stomach hurts and
I found this bakery and I went and I can't wait to take you to it because it's so delicious.
And do they have like gluten-free or no? It's not.
I don't know, but
heavy creams.
No, everything's so light. Someone told me, be careful, it's like crack. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I go there, it's just like crack. Okay, it's so good. I'm like, oh,
and fresh.
God. And fresh.
Okay,
and
we'll check it out.
Fluffy, and yes, we can have one. We can have just
one. Oh yeah, okay. Just pay attention. This is probably for me. Pay attention to see, like, why am I craving this? Does my body need this? Great. Now, if it's junk food, your body doesn't need it. But so there's an emotion behind it. If you're craving like crunchy Cheetos or something, kind of look at where is this coming from? What are the emotions underneath this? Because you can't just eat one Cheeto, right? So, so it is kind of similar stuff that's been going on, but it feels like there's going to be lots of spikes. A lot of people sharing their stories that might not be accurate. Kind of like if you watch a headline clip and then you make a whole story out of this one sentence and then you pass it on. Like it's your neighbor's dog's groomer's brother's story. You just gonna pass it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fear-based. I think people are a lot of shifting going on for the good. So when something irritates you, maybe politically, look at it and go, oh, as a collective, there needed to be a purge.
Okay. So there's only one thing that's irritated me politically, and I don't know what this purge is, but we'll talk about it later. Like, I don't watch the news, but
you talk about the Texas stuff. Yeah. But look at it and say it's purging. Why? So people can have their own voice. Right.
Okay.
Get back to we the people.
Yes.
Yeah. I pulled cards. You want to see what we got?
Yes. I love when you do that.
And look how strange that all three of these are in the same type of grouping. Okay, so this is I think it's a Doreen Virtue card. So I'm gonna read it. Oh, this is for both of us.
Okay.
Fair decisions. Your angels are aware that you have concerns, but be assured that there's nothing to worry about. Stand your ground and know that heaven is shining its divine light upon the situation and all is being healed. Take the time to review all the details thoroughly. Forgiveness will bring peace to everyone involved. So the details that could be as far as conversations, contracts, big changes in your life, work related, personal related. Okay. Take the time to review all the details. So that goes back to communication, I guess, right? That leads back to that one. And the second one, inner strength. You have great courage and kindness. You may not realize how strong and powerful you are, but there's no problem you can't solve. The compassion you so freely give to others must also be given to yourself. Stand strong in your convictions if the right answer to tell someone is no. So that's all about boundaries. That's good for both of us again. So boundaries, knowing, do you want to, you don't want to rattle anyone, so you feel like you got to go along with it and partake in it. How does that feel in your body? And
yeah, I'm not so bad with that though.
You're not. That's for me then. But it is about
I'll have a fight over some boundaries.
You'll have a fight over it.
I will. I'll tell you a story later, but I will. Yeah.
And there's no problem you can't solve. None of us have a problem we can't solve. If we calm down, center, we'll get little bits and pieces and chunks and tidbits like pineapple of clarity and a deeper understanding.
Yeah.
So the last one, positive recognition. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly.
I
And
love that. Yes,
and
that's what we were talking about. The things trying to come to fruition. Go
yes,
ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's okay. And now it's your time to shine. Brilliant. Oh, perfect. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly. That goes back to communication, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities.
I
So these
like
all
it.
really directly relate. So it is about communication, and
Strength.
strength, and figuring out who you can trust around you. I'm not talking about, I'm talking about whether they're telling you a headline and turning it into a big fabricated fairy tale to scare you, so you get on their scare wagon. That kind of thing too.
Yeah, and it's a good time to, I'm all about this, and I don't feel any qualms about saying it. It's a good time to cut people from your life that are kind of trying to pull you down when you are trying to bring something into fruition. I'm not trying to tell people to get divorced and cut all their friends out of their lives. I'm saying take the time to give yourself first. And when you give yourself first, sometimes you cut other people out, because even if they are not, a lot of times we interpret people as doing things to us that they're not doing, like the cookie thief, right? Doing stuff to us that they're not really doing. Even if you're just doing that, you need space. You need to give yourself space, because all that stuff you've been working on is trying to come in. Let it come in. This is part of your resistance. Distractions are part of resistance. And so when you let yourself be distracted by things, like you're talking about, the news that gets changed a million, things like that you're not even interested in, that starts to pull your energy down, and
Yeah. No,
yeah.
yeah. No, that coincides with all of it. It's kind of like the flip flop on the gum. It's kind of, if we have been like being mindful, we may have noticed the gum first off. We've been mindful. Secondly is we clean it up and take care of it. So, someone else doesn't walk through 3 feet of the gum that you just spread through the parking lot or whatever. Take care of your thoughts is what it does. Just take care of your thoughts, and don't pass your yuck on to someone else to clean up.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So if we each do our own tidying, in our environment, helping others, and if you're in a really hurty place, the best thing is somehow as an outreach program is to help others, whether you're donating things for a cause, or it's money, or it's time, or just friendly thank yous and hellos to people, because everybody has a lot going on.
It's true. Yeah, absolutely. So, everybody has a lot that's trying to go on, at the very least, right? Let it
go.
go.
The merry-go-round. Notice if you're on the merry-go-round. Are you getting dizzy?
Yes.
Because you feel like everything's happening to you, not for you. So it's time to get off the merry-go-round and find some other amusement.
Like me and Sarah, we're amusing.
We could get on the swings and we'd be happy for 30 minutes.
Right? Oh, I love swings. I love swings. But anyway, seriously though, if this is helpful to you, please like, share, and subscribe so that more people will be able to see it. It goes into, I don't know exactly how it works, but there's some kind of YouTube algorithm.
Yes.
And it's just available to more people when there's more likes, shares, subscribe, comments, all that fun stuff. So, and you can definitely get a hold of Sara below. Her group is in I should put your website too. I need to get that and put it in there.
SaraKajawa.com. And it's in the name of the Facebook group. My website is in the title too, so it's all there.
Oh, okay, so you can get a hold of her through the website or through the Facebook group.
Yeah,
and my info is below too. Is there anything else you have? Did we miss anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if someone wants to put in the comments, or to
Yeah, any
message you
questions
or
or
whatever
suggestions
that we
or
can talk about.
yeah.
'Cause normally don't we kind of talk about it for a couple minutes and then we just go with it, whatever comes through.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see what Adam has to say. He says, try to be level-headed because,
Keep directing that right at me.
he's level-headed. He's showing me like it's like what is this? A rice cooker, the steam, it builds up.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've got some things building up, figure out ways different that are healthy to release it. Don't let it build up and then explode.
I'll try
And
to
then you
put
get
that one method I was talking about. I'll try to link it here, but yeah,
because
of letting
it,
things go.
yeah, because some of us, we have our personality. That's how we've always done it. Now it's time to change that.
Yes.
It's time
Yes,
to change
it is. I'm one of those.
because you're Italian. See, but that's no reason. So now you got to say, okay, I'm gonna let it go today.
I'm an Italian Taurus. Taurus
Italian
sun,
Taurus.
Aquarius moon. Yeah. So
Keep using those hands, okay?
Okay.
I'm playing with
I don't
you.
know what you're talking about.
You do a great job because see, you're so funny and so uplifting. So see how it kind of balances it out?
Balance it out, but I do sometimes. So I do really well most of the time, and then just something can get to me, just like anyone else, and then it's like, oops, boom, and it's just like this month, things that are kind of coming back and stuff, and you're like, it's not as much
like
though.
a roadblock.
It is.
It's a roadblock, but just know that sawhorse is going to get moved. The roadblock is just the sawhorse, with the flashing lights on it. It's going to get moved. It's probably telling you to slow down because you can't make it go faster until you
come on.
Can't make it go faster. It's like turning on the bathroom faucet. Come on, water. I need you to come out even faster than you normally do. It's going to come out based on your flow of your thoughts too, but there's too many. Everything is moving so fast, kind of like you had that gap in time and I wasn't even sure what day it was for a couple hours, but it's kind of like pay attention to notice that and just kind of, I don't say roll with it, but just notice it in your own life. And so don't get mad at everyone else.
Or yourself.
Yeah. It's kind of like, just like, okay, what is this telling me? Where do I feel it in my body? What is this telling me? If I'm waking up at 222, 333, 444, what is this telling me? Don't get mad.
That my life's about to be amazing.
That's right. It's like, maybe you need to get up and start journaling. Someone's trying to communicate. There's things going on. You got energy shifts going on. You got cellular healing going on. Be proactive. Ooh, try different modalities. That's coming up. Try different things. So if you're saying, this is my routine, I've always done it this way. I'm talking about healing, whether you go exercising in nature, whatever. Try different things. Shake it up a little bit so you'll get different results. Don't say,
I like
kind of like, oh, I'm going to go on the Slim Fast diet because that worked in 1992. Yeah. I know that's corny, but it worked in 1992, so I know it's going to work again. Try different things. Be proactive. Try different things and see what works with your body today because your energy is different now than it was a year ago.
It's different now than it was 6 months ago, right? I mean, especially when you're doing all this inner work, trying to get yourself up to speed.
And anyone having digestion issues, that's coming up again. Pay attention to look at what you ate. Where is it? Or where are my thoughts around it? Kind of like investigate it a little bit versus I must run to the doctor or I must take Pepto-Bismol or, see what it is, see what that pattern is and say, what is this? Oh, yeah, my body's saying I shouldn't be drinking that anymore. It's too hard on me. You know what I mean? Your body's going to tell you. We just have a tendency to
ignore it,
override it. Yeah, override. So pay attention because everything is a vibration. So if your body's saying, hey, that's not working for you anymore, let's help find you something else to be consuming that's going to help you feel better. So pay attention to those kind of things. Anyway, all that stuff's coming up. Some people have already maybe have gone through it, or it may come up again.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be a shift again right before the holidays. There always is. So I guess
Yeah. Oh yeah. And what you said about the food is true, because you will, like, I remember I realized I couldn't have pork, and then I realized I really shouldn't be eating red meat, and it just, things change.
your body will tell
It's,
you.
yeah, it's like it's giving you a break. Like, we're not gonna do it all at once, but just
No,
do a
yeah,
little
little
at
things.
a time.
That was
Yeah.
huge for me in the very beginning. Was my diet. It's like, oh, this isn't working. I need to detox. For me, it was because I was detoxing such heavy grief, from Adam's passing.
Mm-hmm.
I needed to detox chemicals in my body, processed foods, everything that I was so used to doing. Because this is, oh, I have this every day. Your favorite
Mm-hmm.
foods. You were getting these patterns and these ruts, and it's all, well, most of it's psychological. But you got to have this or this or this, right?
Yeah.
So, your body will let you know. It's just you trying to figure it out. We'll give you clues. So you follow those clues, follow like Blue's
Mm-hmm.
Clues cartoon. Follow those little
No,
clues.
no, no, because now I'm gonna be looking for Blue's Clues to put in here. That's not fair. No.
We should do like a scavenger hunt thing with it. We're going to have this card and we pick up and it says this. Right. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But really listen, kind of go in there and just listen more intently. That's what I'm getting for the people that are going to be watching this. And you can notice it in
Okay.
your people in your house too.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Love you guys.
We love you all. All right, hold on.